Hey guys, welcome back to Dive In Deep in Thought. You're here with Elias, and today I want to talk to you guys about hate. Why hate is so easy compared to love, and how we can start to track why we hate people. Have you ever asked yourself, why do I hate that person? What is it about that person that I hate? What is it about that food that I hate? What is it about society that I hate? And is there a way around hate? Can we avoid it? Can we stop hating on everything? Because I feel like these days we're so polarized, we're so into what's right and wrong, and the division is really big now, that free speech isn't allowed. A lot of things aren't really allowed because we're worried about being hated on. So if we can reduce the amount of hate, then more people can speak freely and everyone can associate with each other on a much more better level. So what is hate? Hate stems from an insecurity within you. Hate doesn't exist in the world. People say, oh, there's so much hate in the world. No, how? Hate is within you. It instigates and ensues within a person. And it usually stems from either trauma, jealousy, spite, envy. These emotions or these feelings within you are the root of all hate that you have toward anything or anyone. Think about it. When you hate somebody, you don't hate the person. The person's not walking around as this ball of hate. They're a human being. You're a human being. But somehow within you, something is instigated, or there's an insecurity and there's a detachment from what you believe that person needs to be and what you've wanted them to be. So you can never really hate the person. You either hate the behavior, you hate their point of view, you hate their opinion, and that's usually from you, from an insecurity. The other option to hate is not to express this insecurity within you and project it on people, but to just let it be. Let go. If you hate a food, let go. Don't allow the emotion of hate, anger, resentment, bitterness. Don't let that form in your brain. Don't let that be traded off for the emotion of acceptance or letting go, which you're neutral. Don't be so reactive. This reactivity we have to everything is all because we have an insecurity. So if a guy, for example, somebody parks right, you're at a restaurant, you're eating, in your mind you're thinking this meal's gonna cost so much money. Then somebody outside drives and parks a really, really old Toyota. That's gonna make you feel a little bit better. You're not gonna hate him because within you, you've accepted the fact that he's either below you, not your competition, so your guard is down. Right? You're eating the same meal, same situation, a Lamborghini parks outside. All of a sudden, you sense a threat. You don't hate that person. You hate the fact that you didn't build up your ability, your borrowing, buying power, your financial power, whatever, to get to that level. So you're hating a part of yourself that doesn't associate with him. You don't hate him. Why do you don't know him? You don't know, why would you hate him? Can you see how hate is within us? You cannot hate something unless you have an insecurity, worry, fear within you that you're so afraid to address and be bothered by, that when something outside of us shows us a trigger, all of a sudden we flare up and we're like, I hate him, I don't want to talk to him. Oh, they're here. Face them. Accept the fact that he worked hard to buy that car. Instead of hate, be inspired. Let that create a catalyst within you to say, you know what? He's worked hard for that car. I've worked hard to afford this meal. This person's worked hard. This is the other side. This is love, and it takes more effort. Why? Because you have to accept the fact that you're not always right. That's the hard part with hate, is you have to accept the fact that there may be a problem within you that you need to address, not necessarily in the world. And this could go back, so many religious texts say the same thing. It is he within himself who must be greater than he within the world in order to conquer all of your emotions. Which is, when you start working on yourself, when you start seeing what triggers you have, you can address them. Rather than saying, it's okay to hate, it's okay for me to hate everyone, because it's easier for me, I don't have to work on myself. The other side, to accept everyone, to motivate other people, to lift other people, even though you're not higher than them, even if you're at the same level, even if you're a bit lower, lift people up, because what that'll do, it'll initiate positive energy. It'll initiate the idea of possibility. It'll initiate the idea of potential within you. It'll excite that. But hate won't. Hate distinguishes any growth. Hate, there's no such thing as growing when you hate things. It extinguishes all growth. All of it. Hate never grows. Why do you think it's called a labor of love? Is there a labor of hate? No, it stops there. That's it. I hate him. It ends there. No one progresses. But if you go up to someone with a nice car and compliments are the social currency. So if you go up to someone and say, hey man, that's a really nice car. Do you know that that'll actually feel really good for you as well? He'll feel good. You feel good. And then you'll associate a good feeling to achieving a higher status. More power, more money. You improve yourself in your work. And this is the growth. This is the labor of love. This is the other side. And then there's, hey, I hate that car. That's it. No one benefits. So we want to spread more love, less hate. And it all starts within us, surprisingly. Nothing else is happening in the world. It's all a reflection of what's happening within you. So whatever meanings you attach to things, whatever perspective you have, that's the most important thing in life. Not necessarily your situation, but the way you see it. You will never, ever, ever change the world around you. All you can do is work on yourself and change the way you see the world. So guys, I hope this video has come at you at a time where you are more loving than hating. So if you believe that somebody out there is hating on some people, maybe like, subscribe, and share with somebody who you believe can spread a little bit more love in this world. Guys, I'll catch you in the next one. See yous.